So I'm reading. They are seated in front of the king. Such clothes cannot be seen by the foolish, idiotic people and the persons who fell at their duty and do not deserve their positions. Gold thread to make the clothes. The king gave them the finest silk and gold thread. Both the weavers started weaving. You know, the weavers, they started weaving. After a few days, a minister was sent by the king to the weavers to see the progress of their work. One of the weavers asked the minister, "Sir, what are you thinking? Have you liked the clothes?" The minister thought, "If I say that I am not able to see the clothes, it will mean that I don't deserve my position." So he told them, "Indeed, they are wonderful." Returning, he told the king that the clothes were really fascinating. What's the word fascinating? Fascination. Who knows it? Fascinating. You know when you read a word and you don't understand the meaning, you go to the beautiful, clap for yourself. You go to the dictionary and look up the word. So once you go now, look for fascination. Fascination. All right. You see, very soon I'll finish. The king sent another minister to the weavers. When asked by the weavers about the clothes, he also thought and replied in the same way as the first one. Both the ministers described the beauty of the clothes to the king in the same way. Now the king himself went to the weavers to see the wonderful clothes. He also found nothing, but did not say anything, thinking that the people would take him unfit for the throne. Next day, the weavers went to the king and asked him to wear the beautiful clothes. They pretended to dress the king in his new marvelous attire. The weavers urged the king to look into the mirror for himself. They pretended that the king looked magnificent in his new clothes. The king found himself wearing no dress, but he kept silent. The king walked in procession to show his magnificent clothes to the people of his kingdom. He felt on cloud 9, wearing no dress. The king was actually wearing no dress. He didn't thought he was wearing a dress. Okay? Look at the king. He was putting on no dress. Everyone saw the king without the clothes. But nobody said anything. All of a sudden, a child shouted, "Our king is naked! He has no clothes on!" Now everybody began to shout, "It is true that our king is naked. Where are your marvelous clothes?" The king felt ashamed, but he kept mum. Now he has understood everything. The king went back to his palace. He realized that he was befooled by the weavers who fled from the kingdom with the finest silk and gold thread. Yeah. So do you know what? Don't allow anybody to fool you. Don't allow anybody to say that you are doing something good when you know that you are doing something wrong.